Today on GearZombie, we're gonna take a look at the cheapest electric guitar on Amazon. What up, this is Matt with GearZombie, and I hope you are well. Today we're gonna take a look at what I found to be the cheapest electric guitar on Amazon. I want to put that in quotes. There were some requirements I had. I wanted this to be an adult size guitar, like at least a 24 3/4, preferably a 25.5 scale length. I just wanted it to be a basic guitar. And I wanted to see, most importantly, what Amazon could provide. Before I get to opening this thing up and trying it out, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can come back when I have wonderful content like this available. I don't remember exactly what I spent on this. It wasn't very much. It says Grote water transfer. I bought this thing for 79 bucks. So this is what I'm expecting. If you've watched this channel before, you know that I have my old BC Rich that I was able to reclaim that has a lightning pattern on it, but I don't know what this means necessarily. And I couldn't find anything in like the reviews or the description because it says water transfer. So does that mean that like I'm getting like a decal that I have to put on myself? I don't know. Either way, this is a Strat style guitar, 3 single coils, which I'm sure are gonna be dead silent. Maple fretboard. Looks like the whole neck is maple, maybe. I don't know how to properly pronounce this. I'm gonna go with, well, we'll see what I'm gonna go with. But the brand is Grote, G-R-O-T-E. So I may go with Grote. We'll have to see how Grote this mother is. It is a basswood body. Body material is wood. Back material type basswood. Neck maple, fret material maple. I'm certain this is probably stainless steel frets. Bare knuckles, more than likely. 79 bucks. So let's see what we got. Oh, I need to sharpen my weapon. Oh, fuck. The dust. This box is filthy. Like, I can't wait to get this out of here. I don't know if, I hope that came out. Oh, I hope you can see that on camera. Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm probably starting the next pandemic here. Oh, shit. Oh, this is gross. No, I'm gonna throw it. This is gonna have the goods. This is gonna have the ripper. I really need to sharpen this thing. This thing is terrible. Always use a sharp knife, children. Sharpen it a lot. The rule of thumb is if you have to push, your blade's not sharp enough. And with these knives that you gotta, swing around, you want them as sharp as possible. You want them as sharp as possible and do tricks around other children. Okay, there's no way it's 25.5. All right, let's start with the cable. Hey, you know what, I'm not making fun. If you're buying this guitar for a kid, you're probably gonna want all the stuff that you can get out of it, right? So with this, we have a quality guitar cable. I don't know if you can see the thickness on that. Here's a regular guitar cable. Here is the Grote. I'm sure it gets signal from point A to point B. We have the silly bar, which I'm sure this is gonna stay in tune fantastically. We have our Allen wrenches. We have picks. Very thin picks. Oh, that's also, The GT150 Super Series 2019. If they had labeled it like that, shit, I'd have bought 3. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can feel the fret ends right away. That's great. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a bleeder. Oh, I can see the lightning. I can see, oh yeah. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. The Grote! This thing is so light. Actually, the action's only about, I don't know. I can drive a car under there. Let's see, look at that. Oh, wow. That is really high. That is really high. It's not in tune. Oh! Can you hear that? This is resonating through everything. Oh, that's coming through my lav. That's something. What is vibrating? That doesn't sound like... I mean, the springs are definitely vibrating, but there's more in the springs. This guitar has natural reverb. Should we just plug it in and go and just see what happens before we try to turn it into something that's usable? Wait, I'm gonna double the value of this guitar. Hells yeah. Oh shit. There's a pick in there too. I bought a couple of cheapy Amazon straps, Amazon basic straps. Actually, these are kind of cool. These are like seatbelt material almost. And it comes with a child shoelace. I actually like that. It's soft. I mean, you can't really tell that it's a water transfer or whatever it said. I mean, it looks like it's under clear coat or something. I mean, it's in the finish. Get the lights out of there. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't look bad. The hardware, hot garbage. You can tell that already. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, these tuners are garbage. You can feel them like kind of clunk through there. And you got a little too Zach Wild on that. We got fret buzz with our neck at 30,000 feet. Oh boy. Oh! Here's a truss rod. The bass side of the neck has tension. The treble side of the neck has relief. Hey, let's plug this thing in and see what's going on. I think we can make this work. This thing can fly. This might be my next daily driver. If you are looking for an entry-level full-size guitar, the Grote water transfer printing electric guitar may be just for you. Now, at the time of purchasing this was the cheapest full-size guitar that I could find at $79.99. If I wanted to step up to $89.99, I could have got a red graphic. This monster is a 25.5 scale, 22 fret, 42 millimeter nut width, 5-way selector switch, tremolo bridge, triple single coil 5-way selector switch, 1 volume and 2 tone controls, and comes with a cable and Allen wrenches. It says it weighs in at 7.68 pounds, which I find difficult to believe. But for comparison, your average Fender player Stratocaster weighs somewhere between 10.5 and 11.5 pounds. Now this is the point where the review started to kind of let me down, because as much as I wanted to crap on this really is not a terrible guitar, especially for the price tag. If you're looking for something cheap to just learn or to get for a kid, this is more than capable of getting you there. Now that being said, there are some things you're going to have to consider. I mean, this is an $80 guitar, but I've played my fair share of guitars that are a lot more expensive than this that don't play as well as this one. It's a maple fretboard, so your fret ends might be a little bit sharp. The tuners are terrible. I'd almost consider ordering a set right when you purchase this guitar. Pickups aren't great, but honestly, I've heard a lot worse. The rest of the hardware is just meh, but it will get the job done for you. And if you're purchasing this guitar, you are either a beginner or you're buying it for a beginner. So this is going to be a guitar that you can work on, you can change those tuners, you can make modifications, you can figure out how to silence things, and do it without having to worry about breaking an expensive guitar. We're all plugged in. I'm gonna run this through my Hughes & Kettner Grandmeister Deluxe 40, and we'll start with clean, and we'll go through dirty, we'll go through some pickups, we'll see what we got. And I'll tell you this, I was having a mother of a time trying to get this in tune, and it's entirely because of the tuners. The tuners are rotten. They're just abysmal. So if I was buying this guitar with the intent of actually playing it, that's the first thing that would have to go. These are not good. Actually, it doesn't sound horrible. That's not horrible. Trying to keep it in tune, horrible. Now I'm all the way on the neck. Now I'm one position back, which I believe is going to be these two, I think. Center position. All right, enough of that. Let's put some crunch on here. Okay. This isn't fun. Like, I these cheapest of things because I want to crap on them. And I'm having a hard time here. This really is not a terrible guitar. I mean, the pickups suck. I don't like the pickups at all. It seems like the harder you get on them, like the more they compress, and like not in a good way. Let's take it up to our lead channel. You hear that noise? I got a gate. I'm really surprised. This is not what I expected. I wanted to hate this. And it's just not that hateable. It might not be Grote. It might just be Grote. I mean, it's an $80 guitar. I would argue it doesn't play like an $80 guitar, though. I mean, it actually plays pretty good. The frets they're not bad. They're barely sharp. Just a little bit peeking here and there. But man, if you were buying this for your first guitar, I mean, this would be sick for your first guitar. I mean, I'd want a humbucker because they rock, but if I want to play some Thorogood, this will get you some Thorogood. The tuning's terrible. Like I said, you can feel on some of the tuners, you can feel it like notch, like it's, I mean, they're just really crappy. And the pickups, while I don't like them and they're not my forte, I mean, aside from the noise, I mean, and you can hear, I mean, the only thing that's saving me right now is my gate. But most of that is spring noise. you just can't keep it in tune for nothing. This is disappointing. I had this all planned out, right? Like I was going to take this turd and I was going to take the cheapest amplifier on Amazon and the cheapest guitar processor on Amazon, and I was going to put the cheapest turd on Amazon rig together. I thought that'd be a fun video, but this is disappointingly good. Don't get me wrong. This is not a great guitar. It needs a setup. The action's kind of high. But look at, I'm nitpicking now. I could adjust that. I could make this neck work. The tuners would have to be replaced. And honestly, I don't like the pickups, but that doesn't mean the pickups are bad. It just means that I don't like them. Well, shit. Okay, here's the thing. This is an epic failure. This is not what I expected at all. I expected hot garbage. This was a $79 guitar with some sort of water transfer, whatever, that doesn't look like a water transfer. If it is, it's been like lacquered over, and it doesn't, it's not gonna peel off. This is part of the finish. This whole lightning thing, the neck is reasonable. I don't want to say reasonable. The neck's all right. It's not bad at all. The nut's good. So I'm getting ready to do a full review on a Vintera Stratocaster. I'd never owned a Strat. All of my years, never owned a Strat. Decided I was going to buy a Strat. Actually, my one Charvel that I got was sort of my excuse, or it was a Stratish because it split coil, and so I could get that sort of Stratty vibe. And then I bought that Vintera Strat that was like $1,000. And part of my video is how bad that thing was. I actually had to tear it all apart. I had to level the frets. And I'm actually at a point now where I've had to shim the neck. It was not well at all when I got it. I should have sent it back. And honestly, this has been more fun to play for $79 than that $1,000 Strat was. So here's what I would say. The hardware is not good, but it's not terrible. You can tell it's cheap. If you're buying this for your kid, for your first guitar, well, this is great for a first guitar, but your tuners are gonna have to go. You're gonna have to order yourself a set of tuners. Yeah. The Grote. I have links for everything I'm using in the description. Do me a favor, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you're interested in any of this stuff, peruse the links in the description. That helps out the channel. Till next time, GearZombie and Grote.